Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my five. This is DWTT, and we're gonna get into it. As you see from the score up above me, it was a good day.
DWTT coming to you. Damn right.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the show. So we're gonna get into it. Yes. Do I even have the score? I don't even know if I have the score up. I don't have the score up here. I don't understand. It's not showing. But once again, Arsenal 5, Sheffield United. So I don't know what happened there. Oops. I'm clicking buttons and I don't know why. Oh, I know what happened there. All right, cool. So we will turn that off and we'll get into it. So yeah, I know what happened there. When I hit a button, it shows the picture, but not sure. Score's not showing up, but we'll get into it anyways. So let's get into it. So Arsenal wins 5-0 to Sheffield United at home. Very good game. Started out the lineup. I looked at the lineup and a few things stood out to me. Nketiah starting up top, which to me meant, okay, maybe Havertz isn't going to play, but that isn't true. Havertz actually did play. He's going to go back into the midfield, and all right. And Tomiyasu, I thought maybe would play, but he didn't, and Zinchenko did play. And Kirior started also in the back line. Gabriel set this one out. Otherwise, we had pretty much most of our starters in. Raya, Ben White, Saliba, Rice, Martinelli, and Saka. So let's get into it. First one on my list of my five. Surprise, surprise. But no, when I looked at the lineup, like I said, the new players that come in, I wanted to highlight them. And Nketiah coming in has not been scoring. There's been a lot of talk about how little he has been scoring coming into this match. I think it was 2 out of the last 25 or 2 in 25 or something like that. This is a game that we won. I wanted to see how he was going to do before the game started. I was expecting him to come out and be hungry. Be hungry, go out there and actually try to, give the goals that we're expecting. We've heard, everybody says he's more clinical than Jesus, so that's what I wanted to see. And so coming into the game, I said, all right, he gets his chance. Let's see what he does. Things started really slow in the game. Barely much touches from him. He was, in fairness to him, I thought with Erdegaard being out of the game, he wouldn't press as much because it seems like Erdegaard's always talking to him about probably helping him out with the press. It seems. I don't know if that's true, but it looks like that. And but he was actually engaged. I still would like to see him sprint, sprint really and get into get there faster. I think he's fast enough to do that, but he did that, without any coercing from anyone, it looked like, and he did come back and support the team when they needed it. So it was really good. Then it happened. A pass from Rice, and I said going into this game that we need a player that we can depend on, and when that player is Rice. When we need something, he's usually there. And he put a pass in, went between the defender's legs. And Nketiah was able to get a touch on it, get it onto his left foot, I think, or towards the left, and then he put it back onto the right and put it home. Very nice from him. Very nice clinical finish from him. Goalkeeper had no chance. It was great. All right, that's cool. Let's go for another one, right? I always say Arsenal's good for 3 goals in a game. And the second goal comes off of a corner. Ball pops out, and you can see Nketiah is actually getting pulled at that point, but he's able to pull away and put that ball away with some ferocity. All right, some velocity on it. Very nice. And I've been always saying players need to put through the ball, and he did. He did that today. So we got to praise Eddie on that one. Then, well. Maybe he goes for a hat trick, right? Yes. Ball comes, Emil Rowe passes him the ball. He's standing pretty much just outside the circle of the 18 and puts his foot through it once again. Voila, boom, goal. Eddie's on a hat trick, after about 58 minutes into the game. Very good from him. Enjoyed that. This is what we expect of him. This is some of the things when we gauge him. Did he score? That's usually how I look at it. Later on, there was a penalty. Fabio Vieira drew a penalty. Nketiah, it seems, was going to be the one to take it. I was hoping for Nketiah to get 4 goals. That would quiet down the noise. I want that, even from me. But he handed the ball to one of his teammates, and that's one of the things Arsenal's done this season is they've given the ball to their teammates. Fabio Vieira this time is the recipient of a PK. I think he said he did it because there's been the notification of his impending birth of I don't know if it's his first child, but of a child. Him and his wife or girlfriend. So yeah, he puts the penalty away. Goalkeeper goes one way, goes right behind him essentially, and there you go. So Nketiah, all around good day from him. Man of the match. I gave him a 9. I don't usually rate, but if I was rating, he would get the 9. 10 would have to be perfect, and I don't think anybody gets that. But I give him a 9 because that was a perfect game for him. He scored, and he looked good out there. And we didn't even talk about Sacco and Martinelli not getting goals. Ta-da! Very good from him. Next up, Havertz, midfield. I'm not. When I first saw that, I was like, well, let's see. Can he, I guess, redeem himself from some of his past performances in that position? I just don't think that's it. That's perfect for him. And today, we'll get into that as well. So I was a little concerned about that. We talk about bringing him in and getting him a little bit more confident in his play. I just kind of felt like this position isn't the one where he's going to get that confidence. And, the game started, and I don't remember mentioning his name much. It kind of sucks, right? You don't remember you don't say his name much, and it's he was there, but I don't recall having to say his name much during the game. All in all, I don't think you look at the stats, and he had 47 touches, 90% passing. Had a key pass and a cross, and so he did contribute to some degree. But I kind of felt like I still need to see. I would like to see some goals and assists come out of that. I think that's what we got him for. We're not seeing that, so I don't know if he got confidence out of this game. This is a team that we were supposed to have some dominance over and get what we wanted out of it. I'm not sure he did, so that's a little disappointing. Based on what I saw. So. Yeah, he played, but I would have wanted more. Next up, Emil Rowe. Once again, another player, and I don't know if it's because we controlled the game so much that it didn't really seem like they were out there because we didn't have to mention their names. Emil Rowe, like I said, he did get the assist for Nketiah's 3rd goal, but in general, I never felt like I was mentioning his name much in build-up defense or anything like that. I'd look at different things in the game, so I may have missed it, but I don't think he kind of stood out the way I was expecting him to. Like I said, Nketiah wanted him to come out there to shows us some hunger, to want to get back in the pitch and get some minutes. Same thing for Emil Rowe. I was hoping to see that as well. Like I said, it's what I saw. And what I saw, I'm hoping that the fact that he got the start means that there's more minutes in the future for him. I think he actually played. He didn't play the full game, so I'm not sure if there's a fitness issue there or something else. But I think he's been sitting for a while. He needs to be able to put in 90 minutes, I think, for us. But yeah, Emil Rowe, once again, another quiet. He just seemed quiet. Basically, that's what I'm going to say. Pretty quiet there. All right. So next up, like I said, a couple things in the back line that were different. Didn't see Tomiyasu. Zinchenko played, but next to him, he had Kirior. And we got a clean sheet. Well, let's talk about what I thought going into it. So, all right, I'm happy to see him in there. That means that we have some rotation we're gonna have rotation. Gabriel Magalhaes gets to sit out and rest again. I mean, the man's rested a lot this season compared to last one when it comes to Premier League matches. But Kyrgios getting his minutes is good. We're gonna need that. The more minutes he gets, the better off he'll be when we might have to lean on him, or just to give other players the break that they need, or get hit, or actually in general, it's a twofold thing. He deserves some minutes so he can be part of the team and be engaged, but also the players might need a little bit of time to sit on the bench and kind of, see the thing out. So, yeah, that was Kyrgios. So game, another good one, another quiet. It's a quiet. I don't remember having to say his name much, which is actually a good thing. When you don't have to talk much about your defenders and not much is happening. I don't think Rhea had much to do. I think they had 2 shots, and I think most of those 2 shots were during the first half when they kind of got a little bit more control of the game for a bit. But otherwise, it was pretty quiet on our defensive side. Not much going on there. So enjoyed that. So he got the minutes in. This is really good. I think that's more. There'll be more minutes hopefully for him on Wednesday when we play in the Carabao Cup, and that's the same probably for Nketiah as well. So yeah. Quiet day for him, but kind of was expecting that. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Yeah, and last but not least, we've got. I think I missed someone. Did I? No. Nope. All right. Here we are. And like I said, yeah. So there we go. Yeah. So last but not least, Saliba. The reason why I put him in there is because with Gabriel Magalhaes out, Saliba, would be leading that back line from the middle there, helping Kyrgios out. We got a clean sheet. Pretty quiet. I mean, I don't even know. Did he have? I was kind of looking. I kind of look at the stats to see how the players were doing, and both Kyrgios and they played the full 90. Let's see how they did as far as touches go. Saliba with 133 touches, Jacob Kyrgios with 90. I mean, both 89% for Kyrgios, 96% for Saliba. They had a lot of touches, but it was really quiet. They didn't really have much to do in terms of maybe thwarting any much of a attack. So really good game. The fact that Kyrgios came in there, they kept a clean sheet. They contributed to the defense. As quiet as it was for them in the game, they contributed, and I'll take that any day. So very good from them. So that's my 5, and defensively pretty solid. They got not much out of the game. I think their XG, people, talking stats, was under 0.05 if I recall, or under 0.5. I wrote about 0.05 I think was the XG. So we definitely had a really good game in that sense. Let's see what it is. Yeah, 0.07. Sorry, 0.03 was their XG. So defensively was solid. They weren't going to get any goals from us. Very nice. Offensively, 5 goals. You tip your hat to that. And those are 5 goals. And if you think about it, for that first 30 minutes or so, I was like, oh man, we need to, we're actually for the for first 30 minutes, the first 20 minutes or so, I was like, ooh, are we going to score? We got that first goal in the middle of the first half, and then nothing after that. On a perfect day, we probably score 8, right, based on how we were doing and the players that we had on the pitch. Because I would have thought Martinelli and Saka may have got involved a little bit. Maybe Havertz would have shown up, and Emil Smith-Rowe would have been part of that, right? Even Rice, based on what we've seen from him. So offensively, 5 goals. We're going to take that any day. Hat trick for Eddie. Eddie, man of the match. How do you not? How do you not? Could have had 4 goals today. Decided to hand the ball off to one of his teammates. All in all, good day for him. So yeah, that's it. Arsenal 5, Sheffield United 0-0, however you want to say it. Good day for Arsenal. They can build on that because now they've got some players with some minutes, and hopefully that gives them confidence. Like I said, I think the only one I don't know got as much confidence as I would have liked is Havertz, but probably after reviewing the game and hearing what other people had to say, maybe my thoughts will change. But no, I don't think he got what he wanted out of it. That's for sure. And Kedia definitely did. Mills Fro got a lot of minutes. Kirill, same thing. I mean, he played a full match, I think. Kirill, yeah, he played 90 minutes, same as Saliba. So they got the minutes. Very good. So, and with that, we're gonna head out of here. But thank you very much for checking out the show, and we will talk about whatever happens next.
Life is a journey. Don't waste the trip. Enjoy the ride.